Hello and welcome to the basics of Ubuntu. The first thing you'll want to do is get an Ubuntu image. You can find one by looking up Ubuntu 16.04 or 18.04. Once you download Ubuntu, you'll want to know how to get onto the terminal. This is what you use to do basically everything on Linux. The most easy way to do it is by pressing Ctrl-Alt-T and it'll open up. You can alternatively go and look here and then also type up terminal. It should come up. After you open the terminal, you'll want to know how to use commands. These are what give the terminal functionality. The first command you'll want to know is ls, spelled like this. What it does is it lists out all the things that are in your current directory, which can be seen by typing in the command pwd. On its own, ls just shows all non-hidden files and folders. If you do ls-a, you can then see hidden files and folders as well. To change your working directory to another place, you can use cd. If you want to go into a folder, let's say downloads, you would do cd downloads. This is case sensitive. And then let's check out what's in downloads by doing ls. Nothing. To get back out, you can use cd ... This just takes you to the last directory you're in. We can see this by using pwd. You'll also want to know how to do some basic file manipulation. You can create files by using the touch command. For instance, this. If you do ls, you will now see that there is a new file, test.txt. You can open up this file by using either nano or gedit. If you use nano, like this, it'll open up the blank file that you just made in the terminal. If you use gedit, it'll open it up in a GUI text editor. It's basically like Notepad. You'll also want to know how to do things with super user access or root privileges. This can be done by using the sudo command in front of anything. Alternatively, you can use sudo-i to log in as root directly. It basically allows you to do anything that the most privileged user would do. We can see what user we are now by doing who am I. As you see, we are root. We can also exit out of this by doing exit. Sudo is very important because a lot of extra functions require that you have root access. One of the most important commands that requires sudo is apt. Apt is something that lets you either remove or install programs onto your system. For instance, if you try apt install a program like calce without sudo, it won't work because you don't have root access. So you have to do this. That way you can actually install it. After that, you should be able to use the command. Like that. A lot of the terminal is just knowing how to look up commands though. Most of it is just researching online. You can also use the man utility to find out information about commands. So if we wanted to look up information about ls, the command I used before, we can just do this. And it will take us to the description of how to use this, which is in the synopsis. And then you quit with Q. Just remember, learning Ubuntu takes a lot of getting used to the terminal and learning how to look up commands